So we're going to start with this microphone first, and we're just going to open it up. We're going to check it out. I'm going to give you my first impressions of build quality, style, packaging, show you what's all in it and everything. I won't be doing a review on the sound quality because this is the first microphone I've ever bought for something like this. So to say I know a bunch about this stuff would be a lie to you. So I'm just going to give you my first-hand impressions, unboxing, build quality, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And once I get all this set up, I will take some video of this and show you how it's set up at my desk and what I think of it. Now, I bought this product with some thoughts already in mind. It's not super high-end. The boom arms on these things typically aren't the best, and they can seem to break easily. So I bought this product already kind of knowing that. It's planning on upgrading boom arm in the future when I can afford it. But this is what I went with for now. And my first impressions of the box itself, it's got some weight to it. The box quality is really nice. They even went into some detail, like with the spring over here. There's a spring there. That's actually got some texture. The arm's got some texture. The mic's got some texture, and then it's smooth, you know what I mean? So the box is really nice. This is what's on the side of the box. Noise cancellation, the RGB lighting, real-time monitoring for your sound qualities. It also has adjustable gain, has the shock mount pop filter, USB-C plug-in, boom arm. I'm going to give you a little spiel on the side here, about one of the top sellers. As it says here, global best-selling internet microphone. It goes a little more detail on their spiel on the side there. So let's open it up and see the inside. This is what I'm excited about. Alright, first impressions here. Nice clean opening here. We've got a owner's manual. Some QR links here. We'll check into those. Some basic rundown information. Multiple languages. That'll come in handy. Like I said, it's supposed to be all plug and play, but I guess they have some stuff. We'll get more into that. I don't know. I'll figure out more about that when I go to set this up. Alright. I'll tell you, it looks cool. Comes with a nice USB-C cord. Nice thick one to boot. I see the adapter. Seems to be a quality cord. That's my first impression. It's thicker than my phone, my charging cord that I use on my phone most of the time, so it's thicker than that. Like it. I like that. Alright, the clamp. This is something I was worried about, and I looked at a lot of them. It appears to be cast aluminum. And the reason I like this one better than some of the other ones is because the clamp, I know, is kind of like a flat plate, and when you start putting clamping force on it, looks like it just wants to bend over. You know what I mean? And some of the other products that I looked at, that was kind of the problem people were having with them, which was another reason I leaned more towards this one. This would be your pop filter. I guess the pop filters for people who really pronounce the P's and pop their words, and helps clean up the voice. I like how that looks. That end design on there looks really nice. And it feels like it's like, I can't tell if that's like a thin metal or a thick plastic. But that little piece has got a little bit of weight to it. Looks pretty sturdy. I mean, clearly this could probably be broken off fairly easy if you wasn't too careful, but things can be broke easy. Here comes the money maker. Now, one of the things I liked about this when looking at it online is here on the top. Here we can control the lights, and then your mute button, and then here you got a for your noise cancellation button, and they have a knob for the gain down here. There's your port for your mic, for your headphones. And then this is a USB-C, so port's in the back side. And I tell you, first impressions of the microphone, yes, it is plastic, but that knob turns like butter. It's got rubber bands for the shock mounts there. I mean, it's plastic, so it's light, but it feels like it feels like good quality. And it feels good quality in my hands. I mean, so the neck here is kind of got the clickers in it, you know what I mean? Set it, tighten your screw down. We'll throw the pop filter on the front here real quick. Pop filter just clips right in there like that. I mean, I like it. So far, I'm pretty impressed. I like how smooth that knob is. It's like nice and smooth, like warm butter. Alright, let's get to the arm. Now this I already figured I'm going to end up having to replace. This is a smaller one. Luckily my desk is quite tight as far as like how wide my desk is, so that shouldn't be a problem for somebody who's got a really big desk. This probably not going to be the arm for you. Definitely, it's metal, it's clean, springs are black. My biggest concern on this product that I can already tell is going to be the issue, if anything, it's going to be this right here. This is stamped steel. It's really thin. It's folded over. Let me get this box out of the way now. Yeah, like when I was looking at the reviews, I could tell this was where people were having problems pulling on it, bending it. If you got this mounted on the front of your desk and you're on the front of it and you pull this direction, you ain't getting no support, you know what I'm saying? If you're rotated like that, you're not getting support. Or if you got it rotated to the side and you pull on it, this is where people are bending them. If it's sitting like this, like it's supposed to, I mean, it doesn't rest on there, but it fits better and it's less likely to bend. Like I said, I already planned on replacing this eventually. And I could, and I just didn't have the money to buy a quality boom arm. And I highly recommend, if you're buying a mic, you're going to want to get a better boom arm than what comes in this. But for now, because I'm on a budget, this looks beautiful. The product looks great. It's going to do what it needs to do. And I tell you, I got lucky, bought it on sale for $38. Typically they're $48 and $48.99, 50 bucks. For 50 bucks to get you started, having a microphone on your live streams and stuff, this lights up. The cord's good quality. I don't think you can beat it. That's my personal opinion. I'm quite happy with it so far. Now once I get it set up and learn how to use it to its fullest, then I can maybe give some better information, but on that, I don't know nothing yet. Now, only time will tell from use of it what I feel on that behalf. But my first impressions, good quality clamp for the price, boom arm sufficient for the price, microphone with the pop filter, even though it's plastic, for the price, nice. I like it. The cord comes with, nice. Alright, that's the MAONO microphone from Amazon. Okay, after setting the mic and everything up, this is the mic set up. I ended up getting a small block to put under here because you can see my desk is really thin. I got this small block here I put on the top and on the bottom because I wanted to, one, this was really thin, and two, I wanted to protect my desk from being marred up and scratched up from the metal on this stuff. So I highly recommend doing that. This is really, really stiff. I could see how it'd be easy to bend. I'm gonna loosen some of these joints myself, some of these bolts and screws that go through here on these hinges. Just loosen it up a little bit because it's real stiff, it's real firm. Once you set it, it's not going. But if you're somebody who likes to tinker with their mic while they're, you know what I mean, you might want to loosen that stuff up just a little bit. That way to hopefully help prevent the bending of the metal base right here, because you can see that thin metal like that. But all in all, after I plugged my headphones and everything into it, I haven't went online and done any live streaming with it yet, but I'm pretty content and happy with it actually. And the colors, got all the colors. A couple of them do the breathing. They have some app type stuff you can download. That way you can really micromanage and adjust your lights and audio and all that stuff. I haven't done none of that yet, but I might play with that a little bit, you know what I mean? So all in all, for the money, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Pretty sweet actually. Pretty happy with it. Reaches way out here. Got me pretty far away from my desk. Yeah, that's it. I like it. I think it was well worth the money. Okay, so after a couple days of having this set up and doing some tinkering, I really wanted to make some suggestions too. Like I said earlier in the video, I said I was going to loosen these up, and I have. And I went through and loosened them all up because they were just all way too tight for smooth articulation. So I did that, and I also put just a little drop of like 3-in-1 oil where the articulation and bends are at. That really helps smooth it out. And another thing I also did, I got me a piece of wood, and I put it in here. Wish I had better lighting, but you can see I put a piece of wood in there because it was really thin. You can see how there's that seam right there. It's really thin metal to really stiffen that up to put in there, and that made a world of difference. That way when you tighten that screw down, when you tighten this down on the back, you're not just collapsing that thin metal, and you got something to really screw into to really lock that down. So yeah, loosen those up. That'll work so much better. You can adjust it as needed too. Now that I've got a little looser and a little oiled up, I'll be able to fine tune it, but that works way better like that now that I've done that. So I just wanted to put that in there.